Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Check.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
check. Lucky.
They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
On the ready.
20, Mike, 20.
Blue draw Corker.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get this just to the 4. One-yard gain.
He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucs' 47-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check tight.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Kill. Slam. Check.
Rock it.
Check nickel. Undercrush.
Look at me. Zipper. Bravo. 6'6". Bullet hop. 2.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, seam 6.
54.
Yes.
Push him back.
Go.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Get that ball. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
I'm trying.
Yep.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Get it.
Lock to throw for it on 4th. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Wahoo!
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Locke now on 1st down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
25.
Go.
Check 25.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready, ready.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And it's caught. 10 more there and another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check, 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 check. Hey, 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 hey. On the ball. Hit it.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, Mike 20.
Now Locke. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
No. Check out read.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action now. Wilson looking downfield for Godwin. And this will be caught at the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught by Jones. They find some open field here. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Lord.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
You got nothing in there. You got nothing.
Mike 5.
Yo, go. Now.
On 3rd down, Locke. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mike 20.
Exit. Hey, Mike 20. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some. Let's go.
Locke now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Four down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And complete to Zach Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Watch the whip.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. This complete to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
You got tight right there. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, 1 set, 1 set. Check Mike 54.
Go.
54.
don't even know why this team showed up.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Right there, 54 Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike's 50.
Ready?
To throw on third down. Locke, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Watch twins.
Got it. One flip.
Check left 39. Hey, let's get this.
Play action. Now Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, 0.
Wilson rolling to his right. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. Third down here. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long. It's Wilson looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on fourth.
Check 50. Go 14.
Check left 39. You.
Front left, right.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Check Mike 54. Mike.
Yes.
Watch the twist. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Safarian Jenkins has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Locke now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Airing this one out for Evans. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Greystone travel.
Mike 20. Man, that's trash.
Hey, Echo. 5.
From the 44, Locke, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Hey, Mike.
Protein spill.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Kill. Shoot.
Look at me. Door. Hey, high 7. Now.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Gun.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kenny Clark, his 2nd sack of the night. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, Hero.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught by Evans. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Lock now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Yep.
20, Mike, 20. Ready?
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check, 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 check. Check 99.
Leo. Hey, go.
Running right, Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Rip left, rip left. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch a slap, watch it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Locke got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 67 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to take off with it. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson to throw again. He completes it to Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He finds his target. It's Evans. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
14.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. To throw again is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. No. Off. Watch the safety creep. Check 13. Check 13.
Good job right there.
Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Wilson now throwing on 4th down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Kenny Clark, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, Mike 20.
Hey.
I got you, son.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
There we go, Mike 20. I got it. Mike 20.
Go.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Alert, alert.
Alert 3.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Wilson. Off play action. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Check hot route. Hot. Check 52. Watch twist. 18. Twist.
One last shot for Wilson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Packers, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is...
Ready, ready! 30 base. Let's go! 50, plant! Puck, go! Here we go! 60 outlaw, fire! Set! 60 orange. Now! Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, shoot! Here we go, set! 60, Pittsburgh. Set, go! Ready, up! Get it! Set up! 18, Gator. Leaf River, Leaf River. Down. 8, Reed. Set up. Come on, set. 10, Tucson. Ready, ready. Set, ready. 90, Wolf. Hit it. Here we go, here we go. Hit it. Let's go now. 18 Gator. Puck, go. Ready, ready. 10 Lobo. Fire. Let's go. 30 base. Now.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You've taken the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, kill. 61, matchbox lights.
45's the mic, 40.
Over.
No chance.
20 seconds.
Now Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Kamara. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
You can't stop.
Opposite. Smooth.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ready? White 25.
Check, 47.
Green, triple C.
Check out.
Easy.
A 1st down throw for Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. Working out of the gun, Winston. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
Ready? Flag! Hey, stop!
Jameis again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Jameis to throw it. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Gay's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get him, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
5-8. 12.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
He got 29 yards that time. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Breeze going to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And Gibbs got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now, Breeze again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Easy. Sonny. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Go. Mike,
Jameis now on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Easy. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 6. Line 36.
Winston now to throw on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Shit. Wait. 36. Easy.
From the red zone now, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Winston now. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here? This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And a potential turning point. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. On second down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. On third down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Walk 54.
First and
It's just
10
me
at
and
the
you. It's just me and you.
Hey, Ringo, 48.
Check 24. Right there.
6'6", pull it high. Here we go.
You ain't doing nothing today.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, Zoo.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And the ball is knocked out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Mike.
Say hi. 180.
Here we go.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Panthers nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
54's Mike. Check.
From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
54. Mike.
Don't get nervous.
20.
3rd and 2, Newton. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
8. Great. Whip. Watch the whip.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Be a long day for you. Check 9. Kill.
54's Mike. Watch 54. It's a party now.
Throwing again. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. Gun.
3rd and long. It's Newton. finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Hey, let's set. Look at him.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. He's coming. He's coming.
Great, great.
Double up. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. I got it. Here we go.
Express.
Mike 50. It's our time. It's our time. He's checking.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Don't be scared of it. Check safety. Mike's 50.
So don't say nothing.
You got tape.
Out of the gun, Newton. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 37 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Yellow.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. To throw is Cousins. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Bailey's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Newton. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A first down throw for Cousins. And Diggs has it. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
64.
They run. Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Made us first. This now from 46 yards away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. Nifty move.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
To throw again on second down. Newton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's go. Gun.
From the 50, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, Newton. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Daniil Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
Right there. 54 Mike. I got you.
Now Newton on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Complete to DJ Moore. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Vikings' 26-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, let's get off the field. Check 3. Check 26. Check 26. Wait. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Out. 54 is Mike.
Operating from the gun. Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Vikings 13. Graham Gano to kick off for Carolina.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third and long for Cousins. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Ready? Gun. Oh,
yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Slam.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Gun.
From the gun, Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 46
Mike 20. They can't hang with
8. Green.
Off. Hey, Mike 20.
Gun.
Rip right.
From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Green. 20.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the screen. Mike 20. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, Mike 20.
Gun.
Y'all not ready.
Express.
Watch it. No. Off.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Great.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to go down again. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Check. Fresno. Express. 20, Mike 20. Here we go. 8.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Pardon, I think we can all agree that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. So as they take it over, we step aside. Maybe a free play for Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the 50, it's Watson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. To throw is Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Watson with a give to Miller. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
On 2nd and 9, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Third and long. It's Watson. The catch made by Miller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. A first down carry now for Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. A first down carry for Davis. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
20.
Brings up second and 7 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
On second and 7, Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on first down. It's Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
20.
From the 22, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Gun.
Mike 20.
Hey.
From the red zone now, Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, Mike 20.
65. Switch. Check hot route. Hot.
Check 52.
Watch twist.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. Open space inside the 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set. Number 80. Great.
Let's get that ball right here. Mike 20.
Watch the run.
25. Check 25.
Out of the gun, Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to more there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll run with Davis, and he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Mike Davis with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Here we go.
Throwing again is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. The final shot before the break, Watson. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hey, alert! 18! Hey, 31! Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch.
To throw again on second down. Watson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Coming to you. Coming to you.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Boy, and Burns drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able...
He's got a man, complete. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Miller. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson forced out to his left. Now he'll put... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd down and goal. Newton, this will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 59. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
180.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now Mostert. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 44 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Great.
Second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, turn it up.
Express.
Under 10.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing again on 2nd down, Newton. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route there for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
10 yards. First down, Carolina.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 24, check 24.
Newton on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. On first down, it's Davis. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and 9, Newton. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Hey, alert! Hey, Delta!
All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Mike.
Hey, gun.
Mike 54. Watch QB drop.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
He's check.
22-jet bomber.
On 2nd down, It's Coleman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Gun. Check. 8. Express.
Watch twits. Hey, check 20.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. The 20, 10, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gano the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got you. Hey, orbit.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Lock. Get hot.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First and 10.
Here we go. 180. Get hot.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish?
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Rush in.
Express.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Newton now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the
20.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Kill.
8. Express.
Check that.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Davis now. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now it's Newton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back.
20.
Check. Lost ball. 951.
Express.
Watch the cross. 51 to Mike.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 26. He's coming. Double up.
8.
Double up.
Express.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Come up the ball. Out. Shoot.
Express.
I got him.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And that's complete to McCaffrey. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again is Newton. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Gun, gun.
51's the mic. Nice. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are back within a single score.
Check, Mike 54.
And let's pin the mirrors back.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch.
20.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Not today, you are. Not today.
Newton now to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Brings up 3rd and
Here we go. 180.
I'm here all day.
21. Here we go. 12.
54.
I got you.
Hey, come on, now.
50.
There's Garoppolo to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mike, check.
Hey, Charlie.
59.
Hey, gun.
59's Mike. Check.
Go ahead.
Man, I got you.
I got you.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. He's tired of winning.
Hey, gun.
Mike's 5'9.
Hey, Hunt.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm here all day.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go. Mike 5-4. 3 buzz.
Here's Coleman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Right there. 54.
Hey, echo.
54 Mike. I got you.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 5-4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey! Watch 7.
Watch 54. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's get it.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They come out here in the eye. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. On the sneak is Garoppolo. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Watch the pass. Switch. Check three. Check. 58. 51 for Mike. Express. That's what I do. 51 Mike 51.
Now Newton on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Right here, guys. Fight for Express! Hey! Get that ball!
On 1st down, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Safety creep! Check 13! Check 13! Shoot! Watch the shoot! Gun! Echo! Express!
Out of the gun, Newton. Now a desperation throw deep down, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.